Welcome back to Math Zen, everyone. Today's video is going to focus on Topic 1, Lesson 1 for 5th grade. Let's dive in to check out what it's about.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into Topic 1, Lesson 1, which is about understanding place-value relationships. What that means is how can we compare hundreds to thousands, or tens to ones, or 10,000s to thousands, etc. So if you look at the illustration here, we have the number 3,055,000. What you need to know is these two arrows. You have to remember this for 5th grade. It's a very, very important standard. You need to know that if you are comparing a digit that's in the 10,000ths place to a digit that's smaller in the thousandths place, it is 1/10 of the digit it started at. Vice versa, if we're going from thousands up to 10,000s, you need to realize that the value of the larger place value is 10 times larger. So easy way to remember this is that if you're starting at a given place value and you are moving to the right, meaning making the number smaller, it is decreasing by 1/10. Vice versa, if you are moving to the left from a given digit, you are multiplying by 10 or becoming 10 times larger. Now, in addition to that, this video is also going to cover 3 other things that are in Topic 1, which are standard form, expanded form, and word form. I'll be going over those on the following slide. All right, now continuing in Topic 1, we're going to go over standard form, expanded form, and word form. Those are the 3 types of ways that you can write numbers. The first one, standard form, is literally exactly how you normally see numbers. Nothing special about it. Then expanded form, we're going to go over 2 different ways here. We're going to go over the way that you were probably taught in 4th grade, and then the way that you're expected to do it here in 5th grade. And then finally, we go over word form, which to me, again, is one of the easier ones because it's literally the way that you say the number. So I'm going to jump to the 4th grade way of doing expanded form. So what you were taught in 4th grade is you take the actual value of each digit, which in this case is 3 million, and then you add it to the value of the next digit that's not a 0. So in this case, our next digit is a 5, and it's in the 10,000s place, which makes it 50,000. And then this 5 here is in the thousands place, which makes it 5,000. So again, 4th grade way, totally acceptable. 5th grade way wants you to do it a little bit different. So 5th grade way wants you to take the actual digit and multiply it by its place value. So in this case, it's a digit 3. It's in the millions place. So you would put that in parentheses, and then you would add the next digit times its place value, which is the 10,000s place. And then you would add 5 times 1,000 because the 5 is in the thousands place. And then again, like I said earlier, all you do for word form is simply say the number out loud and write those words down. So it's 3,055,000. Now on the next slide, we're going to apply some of these skills to some questions that you might actually see during the lesson. All right, on this screen, we are going to cover 3 question types that you might encounter during Topic 1, Lesson 1. The first question reads, write this number in standard form. And we have a 4 million plus a 1,000 plus a 20 plus a 7. So what we do is we take this value, 4 million, and we write the digit in its proper place value. So we have a 4 in the millions place. And then as you notice, we have 2 zeros here. The reason we have 2 zeros here is because there is no value for the 100,000s and there is no value for the 10,000s. You have to fill those empty place values with zeros. The next value we do have is a 1,000, which means we're going to put a 1 in the 1,000s place. And again, we have another 0 here, which just means there is no hundreds value. So we leave it blank by putting a 0. The next value we do have is a 20, so we put a 2 in the tens place, and our final value is a 7, and it's in the ones place, so we just write 7. Second question you might see, write this number in expanded form using multiplication by place values. Again, this would be the 5th grade version of this. So our number is 6,387. So we take the digit and we multiply it by its place value. So this 6 would be multiplied by 1,000 because that's the place value. Then we would add that to the next digit, which is 3, times its place value, which is 100. Then we would add that to the next digit, which is 8, times its place value, which is in the tens place. And finally, we would add that to the digit 7 times its place value, which is the ones place. So right here, we have the 5th grade version of expanded form. And finally, you might have a question that says, what is the value of the eighths in this number? And the number is given 2,088,215. So this 8 right here, since it's in the 10,000s place, is worth 80,000. And this 8, since it's in the thousands place, is going to be equal to 8,000. Now, on the next slide, we're going to go over several questions that I'm going to challenge you to solve on your own. All right, on this screen, you will have an opportunity to practice 3 problems here on your own. So go ahead and pause the screen now before I solve them to give yourself some time.
Let me try to figure this out.
All right, now that you've had some time to solve these on your own, let's go ahead and see how you did. So for number 1, your standard form number should be 205,064. For number 2, the value of those 7s, you should have gotten 70,000. And the other one, you should have gotten 700. And for the final one, it says which digit in 458,826 is 1/10 of the value of the 8 in the thousands place. So we would literally look to the digit to the right of the 8 that's in the thousands place, and that digit is an 8.
Yeah!
So if you got those 3 correct, give yourself a pat on the back. Good job.
Great job with today's lesson. Please feel free to watch this video as many times as you need in order to lock down this lesson. That's all for now. As always, don't forget to find your Math Zen.